Over 1,000 people were murdered in New York while the New York State Attorney General and the Manhattan DA's office pursued such vital questions as the exact value of former President Trump's properties and just what exactly entails legitimate legal expenses.
Courage in our hearts will uphold the line.
A jury of former President Trump's Manhattan Trump-hating peers came back with the verdict of guilty on 34 counts of being a Republican. That is, of course, all it takes to convict one of any crime in New York these days. If you mug people, if you murder people, those are all okay. Now, while the top prosecutors in New York were zealously pursuing their duty of tracking down and arresting every single Republican, especially the biggest Republican of them all, 1,000 people were murdered. And on Wednesday, as the jury sat down for a very, very difficult 4.5 hours of deliberating and getting free food before they would inevitably reach their verdict right before the weekend, 2 15-year-olds were shot in New York City. And during the same week as the Trump trial, there were 8 murders, 54 rapes, 204 burglaries, 303 robberies, 535 felony assaults, and 891 grand larcenies. Those are resources, of course, that they could not apply to the minor and petty problems of people being shot and killed and robbed and mugged and raped in New York City. New York got its man, and who helped put Manhattan once again on the map after the bad old days of the 80s. And all they had to do was let all the criminals go. The price is being paid by those 2 15-year-olds who were shot and by all the people who have been beaten, mugged, murdered, and raped, because New York authorities decided that their main job was going after Trump.